All right. Shit. We're here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, episode 154. Let's full screen this bitch. Hey, so y'all don't have to see my taskbar. Rock the taskbar. Rock. All right, we're done with that. Yeah, 104. We are here. It is the end of the season. It feels like we just left 103, but here we are. Same old TC down here with the little icon because he's not by his usual setup. Daniel's over there in the studio, and I am in the attic. What's up, guys?
What's up? Nothing, man. Reminiscing already about our little World Cup endeavors.
Are we playing word salad again tonight? I'm playing word salad because I can't fucking talk neither.
I haven't been able to talk all fucking day.
All
or
year.
Walk or stand up straight. Well, that too. But like
having a stroke.
I'm having a stroke.
Call the bondulance. Like a top tier meme. Dude, real quick, before we get into shit that's real deep, do y'all know the meme? I think I saw it like, it first started coming around like a year and a half, 2 years ago, where it's like a bunch of outtakes from this guy trying to make an RV commercial, and he goes, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Yes. The old guy?
Dude,
Oh,
so
yeah.
me and one of my homies that also drives truck, we talk all the time, like all day long on the phone. And one of us will get pissed off, somebody will cut us off, we'll go, son of a bitch. So now that's the new thing. So it's when one of us says it, the other one goes, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. It's hilarious. What's new with you guys? What's going on? It is September 23rd, coming up on Turkey Day.
A month again?
Yeah, buddy. We over here at Mi Casa El Truesdale in Savannah, we're prepping for Turkey Day as well as Christmas at the same time. Some Christmas stuff's up a little early.
Yeah.
But it's because it's our last Christmas in the South, so we're kind of, trying to soak it in and stuff.
Cue the Shenandoah song Sunday in the South. Oh my
man.
god. Oh man, my Leatherface fell off. Oh god. I need to get a better computer setup because y'all can't see my sweet little keychains. I got Leatherface, I got a Freddy Krueger, and a Goku.
Sick. You put some those little pop things.
There's Freddy. And then Goku's down here chilling.
You know what? I don't have it with me, but I have a Vegeta one of those. Exact same
Hell
as
yeah.
Vegeta.
I almost bought a Freddy Funko Pop at in Gatlinburg this weekend. But I'm not really into Funko Pops. What's Daniel got there? Big old
It looked like a Vegeta.
Big old alien dildo. Oh, okay. You know one of those those 2-foot monster dildos?
The dragon?
Yeah.
You're like Dragon Ball. Oh, let me show you something.
Yeah, oh my god.
That bad dragon.
Oh my Jesus.
I bought that because I was going to put a, some people put stuff in their PCs that has like that glass siding, whatever. I was going to put him in there.
Yeah.
But I was like,
It's going to burn your house down.
Yeah. I was like, probably not a good idea.
The insurance adjuster. You what? Oh god. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking tired of traveling. So I went to World Cup with Daniel all weekend. Came back, work sent me to fucking Ohio. So I had to turn and burn Ohio.
I had to hear about that one.
Yeah, boy, I had to turn and burn to fucking Ohio. That sucked ass. Come back. I got back Wednesday night about 10 o'clock from Ohio, and about 3:30 Thursday, the family and I left and went to Tennessee for a mountain trip. We just got back tonight at like 7:30. Yeah, something like that.
So. God damn, dude.
I had quite a busy week, but last weekend, I think the same weekend y'all were down at Cup, I drove up through the mountains and about a 4-hour haul. And for me, if I got to drive more than about 40 minutes, I'm ready to drive off a cliff. So.
Dude, we drug ass all day Thursday 'cause Jacob had to go to the doctor. And we were just making sure he didn't have flu because he was running a fever. School called, said I had to come get him, all that shit. And we took him to the doctor, and they were like, I don't know, it's something probably viral or whatever. But I just wanted to make sure he didn't have a flu or COVID or anything before we went all the way to the mountains, and just make sure I had, if I needed to get him some medicine, that I had it on hand. But so I spent like 2 hours in the doctor's office. That killed our day. And so we get up, we're going through the gorge on 40 at like 8:30, And as soon as we come into the tunnel, like literally, I'm literally in the tunnel, and the fucking traffic just stops, like dead stops. I sat in the tunnel on 40 in the gorge for an hour and a half because, remember earlier this year or late last year that hurricane came through and washed a big piece of 40 away. So now when you come out that tunnel, it's 2 lane. So it's a mess. It's a mess. So there was somebody broke down and had the whole westbound side of 40 fucked up. So
That's ass, dude.
an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, we sat in that fucking tunnel with no cell service. I got out the car and walked to the mouth of the tunnel to like try to call my mother-in-law because she stalks my wife's location, and I know that we hadn't moved in a while, so I just wanted to try to ease her anxiety. But yeah, let's roll this thing into World Cup, guys. We got a couple of things to talk about. There's already some shit popping off for the off season. Is this going to be a crazier off season than the 2024? That was the whole Impact shakeup. So TC, I guess just kind of follow along because you were lame and went to the mountains. But
No, how dare I spend time with my kids?
yeah, you fucking piece of shit. So I guess, Daniel, because it seemed like you and I were kind of on the same page, no pun intended, with these notes in front of us. Let's get into kind of like, I have it labeled as in new releases and items to note.
All right. So they released black, white, and nuclear thins and clear thins at Cup. These are these.
Yeah, so the nuclear ones were through committed, and they were just dyed clears. So that's not a JT item. Yeah, not a JT item, but
no, I'm just saying like in general for like essentially the same product. It's just the colors that they released. And the QLS, the quick lens release or whatever.
Yeah,
the quick
lens system.
Which, yeah, I'm still on the fence about it. They look kind of weird.
Yeah, show us the infamous frames you got right there. Yep. So kind of like
kind of like the nuclear, but the infamous green, clears.
Yep.
That a whole build that we made. You can see the build on the Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the people who are on YouTube, Dan just knocked down the CS2. You fucking idiot! You just got it fixed. He got it fixed to Cup. Man. But yeah, for the people who aren't watching on YouTube, go check out the Instagram. Dan's got a picture of that full build. He bought everything except the bottoms at Cup. So pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna do the clear bottoms, but somebody else had it, so I was like,
loser,
I'm not doing that.
Loser. Shout out to John Dresser one time because remember we went up there and I bought that Celtic strap. And first off, I'd like to make a little note here. I used to give John Dresser a really hard time on here and on social medias and stuff because I just didn't understand the way he did stuff and some of the shit that he said. But
yeah.
Taking full accountability here, I met him at Cup for the first time, and he was a very nice guy. And he gave me a compliment on Facebook the other day because I didn't know they were releasing white thins. So Dylan got me the black ones, and then when they come out with the whites, Dylan was like, "You want me to grab these for you?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And I'm sitting there with 2 sets of thins, and I got a pair of OG thins on the shelf back there that I haven't put on a build yet. And I'm like, I really don't need these new ones. And so I was like, fuck it. I put them up for retail on the JT page plus shipping. And I grabbed the retail price straight from PB Retro. And John Dresser was like, a man of the people. I was like, yes. So yeah, some things that he said I still don't agree with wholeheartedly. And I see now he was only deflecting when people were begging for thins. And he was like, thins will never happen. Meanwhile, he's fucking cooking up. Like he's like the Walter White of thins in his lab behind his house. So just say my name.
Hey, Walter White's from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you fucking culturalist idiot. You probably didn't know that.
It's on the list.
Yeah. Is that the lawyer?
They had a Walter White cosplayer at Cup.
Oh fuck yeah, they did. Hell yeah.
No, he looked just fucking like him too.
Shout out to that dude. I was about to go to him and tell him I was ASAC Schrader and he could suck my balls. But anyways. Yeah, Breaking Bad, top 3 best TV shows of all time. Yeah.
So back to Flex shit real quick. Infamous did not drop the skull bottoms like I was hoping that they
I
would.
was sold that they were going to drop those.
Yeah, I think they're still probably a work in progress, honestly, because you had the Hormesis bottoms drop, you had Thins come out, so maybe they were by the time they put like their order in to get their custom shit made, maybe it just wasn't going to come out in cup in time.
Real quick, before I lose my train of thought, I was talking about John Dresser and I got sidetracked somehow on Heisenberg. So I'm pretty sure it was the line for. It was either whites or clears. I think it was clears because we talked to John Sunday, and everybody was lining up at the PB Retro booth, and he told me personally, he was like, "Yeah, I looked out there, and there was just so many people." He was like, there was going to be a lot of people waiting in line in the sun for nothing. So he pretty much took a head count and got to one person, and was like, "All right, you're the last one," so that all these people didn't have to wait in the sun for a drop that was, what did he say, Daniel? They had 200 there. So I don't remember the number, but it wasn't a lot. But John went out there and it was just straight up and transparent with people. And I think that goes a long way in our industry instead of just letting people bake in that sun. Because Jesus Christ, was it hot in Florida last weekend.
Yeah, I had to wear a fucking
my
UV
God.
shirt.
Yeah.
My American flag tattoo was like starting to catch all the fucking heat, and I was like, oh my God.
So,
But
but yeah, he kept people
Yeah.
from standing in the sun, and I tip my hat that I'm not wearing to him.
that and remember how I saw that Rising Sun, the woven Rising Sun strap? I was like, damn, I kind of want that because I used to have one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, excuse me. And I was like, he's like, well, I have some on the site. I found one on the site in the warehouse, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I just ordered it. He's like, oh, wait, before you. And I was like, all right, I just ordered it, man. And he was like, oh, well, next time message me and I'll give you like free shipping or something. I'm not going to do like, but the thought, it's awesome that he,
Yeah.
threw
Stand
that out
stand
there,
up
but
guy.
I'm not going to bug him for free. Yeah, dude. I'm not going to throw, I never beg for, please give me a discount kind of
Yeah.
thing. Even
Yeah.
for others, yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why we always say, hey, use our code if you can. If you want to get something from Pro DNA, use our code. Save you some money.
What's the code?
Center 50, SENTER 50.
I check out
Everything but markers.
10%. So JT had a very successful release with the Thins. Hormesis released their Hormesis bottoms. The clears were sold out. What did Miko tell us? Almost immediately they sold out.
And nobody hardly bought the black ones as quick as the clears. That's for
Yeah,
fucking sure.
they still had some black ones on Saturday when we were walking through the booth, and I like them.
Yeah.
I see people calling them like great value Revo bottoms and shit, and I think that's kind of stupid.
They're not supposed to look like Revo bottoms.
No,
Like,
right.
you can clearly see the Hormesis
Right.
logo on
Yeah,
the
it's
fucking
just
flex bottom.
we're
on the skirt.
we're paintballers. We got to have something to complain about, right? But
Yeah.
I like them. I like the clear ones, of course, more than I like the black ones. Am I going to seek out a set? Probably not. I mean, truthfully, I have an idea. I have an idea that I would like to use a set for a build, but I have so many flex parts and shit now. I finally have everything to build that white Flex 8 except the lens. So, and I might pull the smoke lens out of my white Revo 2s, but they're sealed and all that shit, so I might leave them there.
Yeah, I think the only, I want to say kind of like, I guess you could call it like aftermarket or custom like bottoms, custom skirts is the smoke Revo 2 bottoms. Like I almost got the pair that we were looking at that one booth, but I was like,
That was the was it the paintball booth?
paintballers or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But so before we get off this subject, since we're on JT and flexes and shit, the other new release was the Hydra Flex release. They had a clear release and black. After seeing them in person, I'm a fan. Am I going to buy these at $260? No. So
I'm skipping that one.
So for those who don't know, Hydra, the paintball fit people, they, I guess, purchased a mold or something, or had their own mold created, but they have a completely new frame. It's their thin frames with a small integrated visor on them. They had blacks and clears, and the bottoms are the vent holes. It has the horizontal vent holes on the nose piece, like the original Flexes, and all of the vent holes in the skirt are horizontal, like a Pro Shield, but it's a Flex bottom. And my computer sounds like it is about to explode right now. That'd be great. We'd lose this 15 minutes of recording and not have 30-degree burns. But anyways, I don't hate them, but I think they're priced kind of high. But I love the shape of the skirt. It's so OG. I don't know if it's an OG mold with different vent holes or if it's modeled to be like OG, but it's definitely, if they had the vertical vent holes like a regular Flex, which I don't know if that's a copyright patent thing or, is it a collab? I don't know. I would be 1,000% on board, but the horizontal vent holes kind of, I've never been a fan of the Pro Shields, so that translates over to that.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not a fan of anything about that mask. I did
Damn.
not like it.
I
I just didn't, man.
I
I
would-
like the fact that the bottom was actually soft and not like hard like the Pro Shield.
Yeah.
But I did not like the way that mask looked. I liked it better on the screen than in person. When I saw it in person, I was like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna bring this thing on
That
over
was
here.
a no go for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide it over here for the YouTube if I can get the bitch to pull up. It might not even be on here. It might be on my other screen. Oh, there. No, it's coming on the fucking file viewer. All right, share my screen. Where's my share my screen at? Is this it? Share your screen. Yeah, share screen. So check this out. Can y'all see that?
Yep.
I'm gonna just pull it up real high up here. So for people that are on YouTube, y'all can see how it has the integrated lens here. It's got the banana. This is why it makes me feel like they bought a mold. It's got
I'm not seeing it on your share screen.
You're not.
Yeah,
Let's
it's not
see.
there anymore.
Oh my god. Let me try this again. Timeout. Let me open this with something other than Photoscape.
Oh my
Let's
god.
see. Hold on.
And there's an echo.
Is it?
Yep.
How bad of an echo?
It's like a delay.
I don't know. Can y'all see this now?
Nope.
Really? Oh man, let me stop that. Try it again. How about this? Can y'all see that?
Yep.
Alright. How about the echo? Is it still there?
Nope.
Alright, cool. I don't know what that was. Sorry everybody. Alright, we're still good. We're still recording. We're still live. But anyways, if you look on the nose piece, it's got the banana original JT logo. Can you see that? Barely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the new Thins have that same logo. But this part on this nose piece with the horizontal vents
Yes, they do.
makes me... Yeah, okay. The horizontal vents... this just feels like an old mold to me. So I don't know. I'm gonna stop streaming now. But anyways, I don't hate it. I wouldn't mind rocking one, truthfully. Let me full screen this bitch back out. I wouldn't mind rocking one, but I'm not gonna pay $260 for one right now. So
No, I think I paid close to $200, or it was $200 for that fucking clear Flex 8.
oh yeah,
And that was that.
I skipped that. I skipped that whole release. Let's see, make sure we're still good over
I
here.
like them. I had to get them.
Yeah. Let me pull this up real quick. While we're on the topic of masks, one thing I had written down, and this is really the only thing I had. Well, one of two things I had written down for items to note. The committed booth had original angel eyes on display, and oh my god, I wanted to hold those so fucking
Nice.
bad. Yeah, dude, I wanted to hold them so bad. I got a picture of them, but they were enclosed in like a clear plastic case, and the glare is just fucking terrible on the picture. But I would have loved to have gotten my hands on them. I'm sure a million people asked. I didn't even bother. The guy committed said that they were starting to gain a lot of attention. People were finding out they were there, and everybody wanted to see them. For those who don't know, if you look at our mask ranking episodes, it's one of them on the thumbnails. It's a mask that never went into mass production. It was deemed unsafe, and it was god awful terrible. But I want one for my shelf, which I'll never have. But I want one for my shelf just for the purpose of having it, since I am the mask whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't
For
wear
the
it.
nostalgia.
Yeah, you can't wear it. You absolutely cannot wear it. So,
All right, so getting out of the flex parts,
out of all the masks.
yeah, mass parts done. So Planet Eclipse had a bunch of, I don't want to say a bunch, maybe like I said, like 10, close to 10, one of one anos. There was like R5s and CS3s and CS3 Pros of different stuff in their booth. Usually they have like an anodizing contest. I don't think they had that this year, but they definitely still had some select markers in their tent that was like off the wall anodizing and everything. It was kind of cool. Let's see. Dye didn't really release anything new.
Other than PR statements throughout the year.
And pleading the fifth.
No shit. Can we talk about Planet Eclipse for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
For the YouTube. Check this motherfucker out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
So Daniel came through and got me a sweet fucking Project G3 all teal CS3. Check that out. Oh, yeah, Dan just broke his tooth. Check that bitch out. Now, for me, I'm not a huge fan of the white grips. I think for the people that are on YouTube, I think it goes well with the hopper and the tank because everything's kind of blue, black, and white. But I saw where somebody had an infamous CS3 in this same color. For the people who aren't on YouTube, it's all teal. Every bit of it's teal except the grips. But they had the gray grips on it, and I was like, ooh, I really like that. So, I may not have jumped up and wrapped my legs and around Daniel and hugged him and kissed him on the face and stuff. There it is. Oh, so you mailed the one for yours, or is that yours?
This is mine.
You still got to mail it.
Yeah, I finally found it.
Don't forget that. But
I'm not.
Yeah, so
it's not gonna let him not sell a gun. But
yeah, so Daniel surprised me with this, and he pretty much traded a G3 for G3, and I think the people in the booth thought that was stupid, but I am a huge sucker for teal, and I was looking at 3 different infamous CS3s, but they were all like dark neutral colors, and if you look at my TM40, it's white, it's pure and teal, so this is just, I love this thing. Every time I come up here, I've got to grab it and, make a couple of like imaginary rips with it, So this is definitely going to be the primary for the 2 or 3 times I play this year for 2026. And then the Deluxe is going to take the back seat because this is a much more better workhorse than the Lux. So publicly, thank you so much, Daniel. I might not have kissed you on the cheek and shit, but
I would have smacked the fuck out of you.
Yeah, you would have smacked this ass, Daddy. But but I love it. You don't threaten me with a good time. But no, truthfully, I love it. I do a little bit of adjusting on the trigger and maybe try to find some gray grips where I don't get my asshole gaped open. Good luck.
Still pretty high.
Yeah, I might wait till the heat dies down on those. But I got to hit the dude up at OCD and get a matching gun stand because all of my gun stands are the same and color coordinated, and get it on the shelf, man. Like I said, this is a hell of a sidebar, and I've been rambling since the episode started. But I really do. I love this thing. The color on it is just amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna sell mine anyway because I was like, I have the infamous CS3, and I was like, I don't need 2 CS3s, and I figured that the Light Trooper would have been more sought after because there's only 8 factory colors like that way, and 2 of them were supposed to be in the UK. So I was like, fuck it, I'll trade it on something. And then I know those guys got to make money and everything, but at first he was like, okay, give me this and X amount of dollars. I said, no. I was like, no, because I sold my clear carbons, the mask. I sold my JT project pack, and I got offers at fucking trade. Like one was trade my gun, and the other one was paintballers. I sold the carbon mask at trade my gun, and then the pod pack at that paintballers thing, and I haggled the paintballers, whatever, because he kind of lowballed me at first, and I got him back up to pass what my original offer was off of Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's a fucking win for me. And even if they would have offered me $20 at that point in time, I got tired of seeing it just sitting in my fucking room. I was like, just give me $20, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
So,
You bought that packet cup last year, didn't you?
yeah, because my HK pack kept
Yeah.
it was like I would release the Velcro a little bit on the, I think it was called like the Eject 2.0 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it would hold the pod super fucking tight, and I couldn't get it out. So I was like, fuck that. I went and bought a new pack immediately. I was like, fuck that HK pack.
Yeah.
I literally threw it in the trash at Cup.
Yeah. So yeah, those guys. I mean, I feel like they were clowning on me a little bit because they're like, project for project, that's okay. I was like, bruh, you just don't get it.
It's like, it's the color, man. I was like, he wants the color. So
it's the color. Truthfully, it is. I mean, I would have. I mean, if I had my choice on milling cut, I would have gotten the infamous one. But I'm not a fan of like dark colored markers, unless it's something like what you got behind you with the black and tan with a little bit of pop of red and something completely custom. That's a one of one. That's sweet. But I don't know, just to fangirl over this thing a little bit for the YouTube one more time. Goddamn, I love this thing. It's just, I can't wait to shoot it. Truthfully. So thank you again. Yeah, truthfully, thank you. So, it's for sale if anybody wants that.
Bro, I would drop a whole carton of eggs in your fucking Duramax.
Hey, Josh, have you seen this thing? Oh my god, yes, so I had to fangirl over that. So one thing I wanted to make note of before we get into a couple of other releases, MacDev was releasing a new Cyborg, and I never saw one completely put together. The only one I saw was just in pieces.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Did I miss something?
I didn't even bother going to ask them because I was like, I want to hold the new Cyborg in my hands because
here's the body.
A lot of people. Here's the trigger. But everybody knows that I have never been a MacDev fan for fucking ever. Never ever have I ever been a fucking fan.
You're not in the minority here.
Yeah, and I was like, I actually kind of like that Cyborg. It actually looks like it would be comfortable in the hands because that, what was it called, the Cyclone or whatever the fuck it was.
The clone.
Was it the clone or the Cyclone? Whichever one it was.
I'm not a big MacDev guy, so I can't tell you.
But I liked the way that it felt in the hands, and apparently it was the one that we were able to test fire at Cup, and it shot smooth. But I was like, I actually kind of like the Cyborg, and I was like, I might actually want that just for the collection, just to put it as like my oddball marker or whatever. Mm-hmm. But
let me pull this.
They had that bitch in shambles, man.
Pretty sure I still have it.
They had what, the picture of it?
Yeah. Yeah, they had it in a bunch of different pieces.
Which I don't fucking understand. Like, I didn't bother to ask anybody about it. But I don't think I purchased. I built me a new tank. Yeah, that TC. You see it?
Dude, TC is on
His
mute.
mic's off.
He'll be back. Anyways.
No. Yeah, I see it. No, I was just looking at one a minute ago. They had a green one up I was looking at.
See, I actually I like that hairline looking trigger. Like, it looks like that would be comfortable in the hands. I'm not too crazy about that barrel back. Don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm not real crazy, which I know it's probably no different than like holding an R5, but I'm not so crazy about how far that foregrip is away. It looks like it's 3 postal codes away from the trigger frame.
Maybe.
But I didn't get to see it in person. All I saw was just pieces of it on the table. But I also did not frequent that booth either. I went 2 or 3 times. We went through there just seeing if it was there. But
yeah, maybe they would like piece it like hour by hour, put it together to
again. I have no idea. The world may never know.
I'm gonna go get my biggest purchase from Cup. You keep talking.
I'm trying to think of what the fuck that was. My biggest purchase was the infamous sun hat. That shit is fucking dope, dude. I was burning so bad by like Friday afternoon. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of what his biggest purchase, other than that fucking CS3 down there. I really don't know. Oh,
I heard he meant heard he met some little paintball bunny, so probably his divorce papers.
Yeah, probably say some little paintball whore. TC, I got to ask you a question that we were asked. I remember what your thing is now, Daniel. TC, I got to ask
Yeah.
you a question before Daniel gets back here.
Oh boy,
All right. So she's a 10.
8 inches.
She's a 10, but she doesn't like paintball.
Um, well, I mean, if there are other factors,
Is she a big booty hoe?
Do she eat it? No. Check it out. So Daniel was the sucker
Oh,
who,
nice.
who snagged this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Apparently they spelled his name wrong. Too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 T's.
Whatever.
Yeah, so Daniel eyeballed that bitch all weekend. All
Damn sure
weekend.
did. I was like,
Yoink.
Yeah. He paid like $650 for it.
the fuck I did.
You got that 5-finger discount.
Oh my god.
Shit, man. Honestly, I probably could, but I ain't that type of person.
Yeah.
You're
No
not that fast anymore.
Oh, hell no. Yoink!
Put my old ghillie suit on, just inch to the booth.
In the fucking half-inch tall grass. Like, what is this bush doing?
Never see him.
This bush smells like moldy cheese and cornstarch.
Thanks, Jacob.
Oh, man. But there was a gun that was completely together that I got to hold, and that was the Lux Air. Daniel, what did you think about this new Lux?
I actually kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I wish that the fucking like the composite grip or whatever that goes behind the reg or whatever,
Yeah.
or the foregrip now since they moved the reg to the ASA.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was more stable to get like an actual firm grip because when I went to go hold it in a hand, it would just drop.
Well, that was a 3D printed,
3D printed, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
I would like to have it where like I'm actually
like a
holding it.
final. You wanted the final piece.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was just something they threw in, and they did the same thing with the Idol, the year previous or whatever. They rushed the grips, and the grips weren't right. But yeah, the black we held the black one at the Lux Air at the Lux booth. Oh, excuse me, I'm having a stroke. And but yeah, that little piece on the foregrip was kind of it wouldn't quite clip in like it was supposed to, but they did make sure to tell us that wasn't a final design, and they had grips come in and blah blah blah. But overall,
Right.
I heard a lot of people bitching and complaining because the on off is in the top of the trigger frame.
You'll never hit that.
No,
You're not gonna go.
no, yeah,
Hey, yeah, TC. Like it's for those that don't know, like the on and off on the new Lux is like a button that's right here on top of your trigger guard,
yeah.
like or your trigger well, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like 9 times out of 10, your on and off's on
Yeah.
the back of your fucking pistol grip. Well, for the new one, it's right up in here. But people are complaining,
Why?
I'm gonna turn it off. Look, I mean,
I'll tell you what I don't like about that part as a player, as a part-time player, is when I'm coming off the field, I can just kind of like point my gun down and hit the thumb button on the back of the grip frame versus the
Right.
the Lux Air. I'm sure you can hold it and maybe like whatever, but it's I get it. Yeah,
you can still turn it off with one hand.
yeah, I didn't pay much attention to like how flush it was. Did you have to get like a fucking thumbtack in there? You know what I mean?
No. No, it's like a.
It's like a thing that has a thing.
It's raised. It's raised a little bit. It's not
It's an
completely.
actual
like,
button. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still not going to hit it when you're shooting your fucking gun.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. What did he say? First quarter? Did he specify a month, or he just said dropping first quarter of
He just said-
2026?
What he told us, he just said first quarter for us.
Yeah. Okay. So that's really all I have as far as new releases and stuff. And I have a note here that says probably forgetting something. I'm sure I am. And as soon as I hit stop recording, I'm going to be like, son of a bitch. If I had time to edit that, I would put that fucking sound clip in there. That shit's hilarious. But
I can't think of anything else, man.
Yeah.
There honestly wasn't anything crazy. Dynasty booth had
couple waffles.
a one of one Waffle Force that I debated on getting because I had every intention of going down to Cup and buying a Waffle Force, but they didn't have any color that I wanted on hand, and it sounds, I guess, fucking retarded, but I didn't want to go online and order one. I wanted to purchase one at Cup. You know what I mean?
Well, also, we're as Americans and suckers for capitalism. We're creatures of instant gratification. If you could swipe the card and put it in your hand immediately, it's like, yay, we're rich. We're poor.
I'm poor.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, let's get into some statistics real quick.
Yeah, like not
Just
like
overall
actual
recap of
numerical statistics we don't have.
yeah, no.
Alex
So,
Mouse Goldman
paintball
ran
fit-
500 yards.
in 4.2 seconds. No. So Fit, X Factor, Damage, and Tauntauns went undefeated in the prelims. They're the only teams to go undefeated. Obviously, Damage went undefeated all the way to take the fucking dub. Aftermath and Paul Paletto didn't win a single match at World Cup, which I expected Paul Paletto not to win shit, but Aftermath I was expecting to at least win one, but they didn't win anything. Iron Man makes Sunday, Leverage makes Sunday. Dynasty and Infamous, our boys, they all fell short with going 2-2 to not make Sunday, which kind
So
of sucked, man.
crazy that Leverage made Sunday and Dynasty didn't.
I know, dude. Like it. Even. So we watched. How many? Did we watch as much matches as we actually wanted to, though?
No. Well, we got in
Like-
super late Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday we didn't get to the field till like 10:30, shit like that. But we watched Saturday the infamous match where they got put out because they mercied. Who did they play? Was it Leverage?
Either that or Energy Elite.
I missed the energy game.
No.
But anyways, whoever they played, they pretty much mercied them. But then I was like, hell yeah!
6-0'd. It was New York Extreme.
Oh yeah. Because we were talking
who it
shit.
was.
We were talking shit to Harris. But
Yep.
so they mercied NYX and put a beating on them. And I'm like, hell yeah, Infamous, let's go. And I'm getting ready. I'm all hyped up and shit. Walking by the pits, and I hear him going, fuck. And I'm like, I'd be pretty happy about a blowout, but apparently it wasn't enough of a margin for them to make Sunday. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, because they fucking lost to Energy Elite, man. They
Oh
went,
God, wasn't that the only
1-3.
match? That's the only match NRG won. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It was against our boys in
That's
this
tough. That's tough. That's tough.
And then
Better luck next
Uprising
time.
beat Infamous 2-5.
Uprising's a good team.
Yeah, and then with Dynasty 5-7. Let's see. Joy Division beat them 5-7. Which was
Yeah,
fucking crazy
we
to me.
watched the tail end of that,
Yeah.
and
And then Damage beat them
Damage,
again
yeah.
2-4.
yeah, Damage beat every fucking body. They won.
Fucking Chicago Aftershock only won one fucking match, and it was against the Royal City Sea Dogs, and they 6-0'd them.
Yeah,
But everything else, which speaking of Aftershock, when me and PJ were kind of leaving Cut, we saw Connor Kelly trying to go through all these fucking buy sell trade booths and offload his fucking CS3, which I thought was weird. And
Yeah.
then we saw Corey Hall or Ryan
Or it
Hall?
might have been Ryan Hall. I think it was Clay Hughes.
No,
It was
no,
either Corey. It was either Corey Hall or Clay Hughes.
It was
I don't-
Corey Hall.
Yeah.
It was Corey Hall, and he was talking about, yeah, I'm gonna sell all my flexes, all my JT stuff, blah 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 blah. I'm like, that's fucking odd. Like he was not whispering, he was talking.
Something's
pretty fucking
fishy.
loud.
Something fishy is
Sounds
going
like a
on
shakeup.
in the Aftershock camp. There's a lot of shit shaking up, and we'll get into that kind of after the event recap.
Yep.
Because the off season has already got a little earthquake rumbling over there. We're not even hardly a week away. A week from being at Cup.
Yeah. They had the new bunker for the 2026 season.
That
at
shit
Cup,
is
and-
fucking trash, dude. It's Patrick Starr.
Yeah. Do you have a picture to pull up
No,
to show TC?
I don't. If I did, my computer would contain a virus and fucking.
Let's see.
It's essentially a fucking star, TC. Like a 4-point star.
I mean, so an X.
I guess, but
It's like a laid down X.
made out of like 4 wedges, if I remember right.
I
But-
got you.
Yeah. So you see this thing?
All right. Kind of sick in the back.
So are they going to get rid of some of them big ass bricks that they had? Like, what's the deal? Are they going to just add
I
that
don't know,
too? Like,
man.
I don't know. I don't think big bunkers like that are the move. I really don't. I mean, it works for me because I'm a big guy and everything, and I can.
There you go.
Yeah, you can barely see that, but
Yeah.
I just. It looks like the starfish off of Finding Nemo that won't get off the rock.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Today's the day, on the side of the glass or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Big ass bitch, we can't hear you. Aloha bar.
Yeah, that fucking that meme is great. That meme
Yeah.
is great. So yeah, I don't know. The Dynasty versus Joy Division, that shit was crazy. History repeats itself. Joy Division come back and beat them, and I don't know.
I heard there were some fucking words and an alteration, or was it an altercation?
Altercation, unless they were in there fixing jerseys. They were altering
Yeah,
jerseys.
they were fucking, dude. They were sizing them up and
Oh
everything.
God. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's World Cup, tempers flare. You know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on at Cup, and I don't really have anything written down as far as games to note. I enjoyed every game that I sat down and watched. But I mean, do you want to get into the finals, or do you have anything you want to touch on before then as far as gameplay?
No, not really. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any notes about actual gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, one little thing to note that I don't have written down was who was it? It was Damage versus Impact, right? Where JC got that major. There's a minor or a major, like 1 or 2 seconds left in the point in the
Yeah.
in the semifinals or whatever, and what that was a swing point for Damage, I think. But I remember I wasn't sitting in the stands. We were at the PE booth. Daniel was picking up that CS2 right there, and so what did they end up doing to that gun? A new board?
They replaced the board the upper and lower board that goes right here
Yeah, yeah.
between the actual trigger frame and the fucking body.
Oh,
So
okay.
apparently, it was fucking fraud. I guess
Nice.
maybe when I played the CFOA 10 man,
Yeah.
the board that was up here got some water in it or something. Where it was
Yeah.
like rainy and muddy and whatnot.
Anyways,
Fine.
but we didn't get to sit down and watch that game. We were on the other side at the PE booth, and we heard some shit erupting, and I went back and watched a little bit on Go Sports. But just moving on, I mean, fucking Fit and Damage in the finals. Who would have thought? I mean, everybody kind of figured after seeing how Fit's year went. Fit back in the World Cup finals against Tampa Bay Damage. And it wasn't really like blow for blow, like knockdown dragouts. The first
Not
point,
from the start.
not from the start. The first point was a fucking like 7-minute point or some shit like that. And
Yeah, it was kind of drawn out.
yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed sitting there watching it because like we were all kind of in the stands going like, damn. In a way, this shit's kind of boring because Damage was playing Damage paintball and Fit was playing Fit paintball, and for a while they were kind of in the pocket, locked up on zones and shit. And then Damage got up on points, and then Fit had to, be the aggressors. But I was like, it's a little boring for people who don't know the sport, but also it's for us who've been in this game forever. It was cool to sit there and watch like. You could just see the gears turning in these players' heads like, damn, what can I do to create an advantage for my team and take this shit home? And you might be sitting there watching them, and your thought is they're just sitting there throwing paint, and they're sitting there going, how much can I shoot before I move? Or how can I make this move before they know? Just the opportunities for them are endless, and trying to see them piece it together in real time was, it was a magic, truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We need to get TC down there one year, man, for real.
yeah,
Maybe next year.
hopefully.
Red Blue this coming year.
Yeah, you coming?
Yeah, I think I've worked out the dates.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's do that. So, I don't really have a play-by-play, but, I don't remember. What was it? Was it tied or they were up two, because I remember Fit had conceded one. I don't remember the score, but I remember it had gotten really close. And now all of a sudden
It was 4-2 for the final score.
okay, so I mean they still wouldn't have won. But see, everybody is tripping right now over this picture of I think it was Jason Edwards, how his heel went over the line, like the boundary line that runs behind the start box. When he did the run through and bunkered out like two people, two Fit guys, and went and hit the buzzer. Now there's a still of his heel, like 3 inches over the boundary line, and everybody was like, "Oh, this should have been overturned," or blah 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 blah. But if it would have been somebody like, let's just say Cyrus Garinger, nobody would have batted an eye because Fit would have won, or and then the world would have been a happy place.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, like I put it on Facebook comment that everybody's okay with wiping hits because rubbing is racing, which is fucking bullshit to me. Now, you do get penalized if you're caught. I get that, but everybody in the game wipes, except me. I'm holy, but and wholesome. But we put a fucking cleat heel 3 inches out of the line, and this is where we draw the line. Nah, I'm just whatever, dude. Whatever. I mean, give me a fucking break. We're paintballers. When is anything ever official like that? Jason Trozen put those lines down right before the match. Literally, I watched him spray the lines. So whatever. But yeah. So like I said, I don't have play by play. What I should have done, which I couldn't have because I was driving all day, is watch that last point or whatever. At least the finals match again, so we could kind of talk about it here. But what was kind of funny to me, and I like Fit. I'm a Fit fan. I'm not their biggest advocate, but what was funny to me is Fit fans are like a cult, like. Yeah. Not Colt Lukow, Cult CULT. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have a ride or die fan base. That's great, especially for FIT stands for Family Integrated Team. So the players, the family members, they're all so intertwined with each other. With this organization. And I think it's cool, but I'm such a sucker for like. I don't want to say controversy, but like somebody getting knocked off their high horse in a way.
Yeah.
So, the all Sunday Fit's winning. They're holding up the players' cardboard heads and shit. Let's go Fit, which is kind of annoying.
When we were in the stands and they're sitting there screaming, like I had to put my finger in my fucking ear.
Yeah.
That bitch was getting my tinnitus fucking going. She screamed the first time. I was like,
yeah. It's a little annoying, but all sports events have these fans. It's whatever.
Well, it's good to have the support. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at least they're supporting the team because there was like maybe I think I heard somebody chant for Dynasty like one time, and then there was somebody beside us chanting for Infamous that I think that might have been fucking Jonah's parents or something. Maybe I don't.
Yeah, I think so. But anyways, what was funny is when Damage pretty much got the upper hand on Fit. This cardboard faces kind of came down, and the stands got real quiet, and then Damage would score, and all the Damage fans would erupt, and I'd turn around, and the Fit people are just kind of like pouty face, poopy face, and I'm like, should have left those fucking cardboard heads at home.
Oh, man, we were talking shit on the way out of there.
Oh, my God. I said something about like I hope that fits on carry on or some shit like that. So, I don't remember what it was. I was just talking shit, all good fun, but it would have been amazing for Fit to take that second win. Like for me personally, I'm a huge Scott Stewart fan. Love Scott Stewart. He's paintball Fit, Welts Clothing. Love watching him play. But I think I'm more of a Damage fan, and I love Marcelo, love Mouse, the Edwards brothers, the whole camp over there at Damage. They're just stacked with superstars, and there is no reason for them not to win this event. Yeah. You know what I mean? And not to stir up a hornet's nest here, but for me, watching Marcelo just kind of pretty much rise up from the ashes You know, because people tried to bury his fucking career, you know, this season, and you know
Dumb shit.
he
Yeah.
got separated from Impact, and you know, released from some teams he was coaching and shit, and it was just kind of like. It was kind of like the world was against him, and I'm not getting into this with people. You know, we've had people unfollow over this subject and shit, and I don't care. Truthfully, I don't care. We've been very outspoken on our support for Marcelo, and
That's
and
why I
I
bought that jersey.
yeah, I get where he was coming from when all that shit happened. Like I truthfully I do. So keep your comments to yourself because I don't give a fuck to hear them. I really don't. And if this pisses you off, and you don't like it, unfollow. We had enough people unfollow. What's funny? I'm not going to call no names real quick, but there was somebody who used to follow us and be very active in our Instagram. They were also part of the PTG, and I think they were a member of the Goat Squad, but they were very
Probably.
vocal about unfollowing and unsupporting anybody that was in support of Marcelo. And I saw this person at Cup and locked eyes with this person in a booth. I'm not going to name the booth. And I locked eyes with this person, and they put their head down and walked the other way. And I was just going to say, hey, how are you? What's up with that unfollow, bro? Like, damn, is it that bad? But nah, dude ran like a bitch. But if this upsets you and you're offended, then lace the shoe up and wear it because it's probably you. But, you know, whatever.
Build a bridge and get the fuck over it.
Yeah, learn carpentry, bitch. So, but anyways, all that just to say, I'm so happy. You know, these guys work so hard. I mean, even before Mouse and Marcelo came to the program, you know, I mean, goddamn, I mean, and Skinny as well. Just look at all the talent: Edwards Brothers, Swaggy, Marky Ireland. Just, I mean, Chris Shear's on the program now, and just Jesus Christ, Joey Blute. All these people, I could sit here and name everybody, but you know, Damage has won in the past. They've shown that they're, you know, a very competitive team and a force to be reckoned with. And I think just the icing on the cake with adding, you know, the last couple of superstars, and you know, now you got Skinny K as a coach. For them to win World Cup was phenomenal, and massive congratulations to those guys. I enjoyed watching you guys play all weekend, and I think that it was very well deserved. Truthfully, I truthfully I do.
Yeah, especially with the way that they were playing, dude. They were fucking putting people in the fucking dirt
Yeah.
from start to finish, man. They went undefeated the entire fucking tournament and took World Cup.
Yep. So Damage wins World Cup. Fit got the season champs, and New York Wrecking Crew. New York Wrecking Crew. Congratulations congratulations to young Stevie and the crew on their win on Semi-Pro World Cup. That's massive. We sat there and we watched that finals game and watched Reyes rebuild his entire marker in the finals like 3 times
By
in
the
the
way,
snake.
PJ, Damage won a 3v3 too, by the way, at Cup.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Damn
they beat,
right.
They beat Impact.
Yeah, we missed all that. So yeah, shout out to all those, man. It was amazing, and I can't wait to see what 2026 holds. But real quick, before we leave out of here, we have some off-season shit already going down. What's that?
Says this about Heat?
Heat,
Yep.
a couple other things,
Okay.
man. So I'm not going to be here much longer because I do have to get up hella fucking early in the morning. So this one was confirmed over the weekend. Mike Bianca has been released from Dynasty. If you would like to, Dynasty and Mike Bianca as a individual have released statements on this matter, and I'm not going to read them out, but just, you know, Mike Bianca, for those who don't know, former coach of the Hurricanes, moved to coach Dynasty this year after the loss of Skinny Kevin to Damage, and Mike Bianca takes a lot of accountability in his statement, and that means the world to me as a paintball fan, instead of somebody that points the fingers and, you know, it's their fault, it's not me, it's them. Yeah, Daniel. But
Fucking refs.
yeah, but he took a ton of accountability in his statement, and that statement alone is why I am a Mike Bianca fan. and we'll kind of go around the room here. But my take is, I just think that Mike wasn't quite on the same level as that team, and I don't mean that as in like a skill level, because Mike Bianca is an amazing coach, but for me, maybe because I'm so used to seeing him with the Hurricanes, I think Mike does better as a coach for like trying to bring people up and build like homegrown teams. I think taking him out of that element and putting him in Dynasty where they're all cemented in their ways. You know, you got Ryan Greenspan, Yosh Rao, you got these legends that have been doing this shit for so long. You know, Mike's just kind of from the outside looking in, just kind of play calling. You know, he doesn't have
Right.
to. He doesn't have to build the team together like he did with some like the Hurricanes. And I just think that it's kind of like what Mark said. It's just kind of like a personality clash. Is what I think.
Yeah, that's about as far as I'm going to throw that stone. That I think it's just a personality clash, and possibly like let's just be real here. Like certain teams play different, obviously, right?
Oh yeah.
The East Coast plays different. The West Coast plays different. You know what I mean? Like those guys have their name like basically concrete in this sport that we love. I don't like you have Skinny Cade that used to play on Dynasty. Then you had Mike Himon who used to play on Dynasty.
Yeah.
Mike Bianca never played with Dynasty. You know what I mean? So that they always had that connection with the coach, Rusty Glaze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's massive.
So I think that's kind of a little disconnect, but there aren't very many great coaches. Like I think Mike Bianca's a great coach. I thought that he was good with CEP. I thought he was good with the Hurricanes. You know what I mean? Like I think he's a stand-up dude. Dogged me on the Commanders Cup, but I mean, like
Yeah.
he's a good dude. You know, I think he's a great coach. I just don't know if Dynasty didn't give him a chance because that was the first season. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
didn't give it time to grow, kind of.
Mhm.
But it's Dynasty, man. They don't, Dynasty doesn't wait for anybody. So
Right. Does we noticed that Alex Frazier has not been landing a load of playtime at events this year. Do you think he takes off the player hat and puts on a coach hat because he fits the criteria of exactly what you're saying?
that's my guess for next year that he steps down and he coaches full time.
I'd be
That's my
very
guess.
I'd be very interested to see that.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see him off the field. I love watching Alex play, but I didn't watch him play a single point this event. If he did, I wasn't there. Yeah.
I watched him take pictures.
Yeah. So, TC, you got anything you want to add to that?
No, I do not. I'll be honest, I don't.
Yeah, I got you. So, like I said, some of this stuff that I have written down is factual. Some of it's just kind of hearsay. I'm just kind of dropping hints on what I'm hearing, seeing on like Instagram posts and stories and shit like that. I don't have any insider knowledge on shit like this. One thing that is fact is this was announced at the event. BJ Hindenburg of AC Diesel has hung it up and retired completely. And then I think right after the event, forgive me if I'm wrong, it was Clint Johnson announced it as well.
Yep.
So is there even going to be an AC Diesel? Have I missed any part of that? Have I missed an announcement?
I don't think there's going to be an AC Diesel unless they just pick up kind of like what Energy Elite did, pick up divisional players.
Yeah, because I mean, goddamn, BJ Hindenburg and Clinton Johnson, or with Mouse and Kyle Spica and all them leaving, those are two very, 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 very fucking heavy hitters for that team.
Yeah.
Clinton Johnson
Speaking of
is
Kyle Spica.
clutch.
All right, so let's leave Diesel in the dirt.
Goddamn,
Fucking,
we just got there.
Nope, bury him. No, fucking Dynasty and Arsenal are merging. All right, so Kyle Spica plays with Arsenal. Is Spica going back to Dynasty because he's on the Spick and Span show? He's already there.
I'm sure he is.
I think that'll be good for Spica.
I kind of hate.
I don't know how much playtime he's going to get, but
It's probably
know.
going to be somebody like Spica, Archie Barnes Jr., and I don't even know who else. But
Elliot
what
Weaver, maybe.
what sucks is isn't Omara on that team?
Oh, I think they're going to pick up Omara. I
Yeah,
don't think they're going to get.
isn't he on
I
that
don't
team?
know.
Forgive
Yeah,
me.
but then Cody Mikowski's on there too.
Yeah, I don't. But Dynasty doesn't have enough room to pick up a whole bunch of fucking people.
No, so
Are they gonna make
like
are they
if
gonna
they're
make
merging, where are
cuts?
these other
I have no idea.
talented people going to end up?
Which kind of sucks because I was excited to see the Arsenal name pop back up in the league. I kind of manifested that one day because I randomly saw a picture of Marcus Nielsen one day and I was like, damn, that'd be cool as shit if Arsenal made a return. Bam, Arsenal's in the 2025 NXL season, so like, damn, I need $1 million. I need $1 million. I'm trying to fucking manifest that, but
And other things.
yeah, no shit. But I hate to see that team leave, but let's see how that goes. So Arsenal disbanding essentially, Dynasty absorbing some of them, and then this was official. Houston Heat is changing ownership, so Sarge and Mama D are leaving behind the Houston Heat program. Kind of crazy, but kind of seen it coming from a country mile
Kind of
long.
expected, man. Kind of
Yeah,
expected.
yeah. Houston Heat has not been a very, I don't want to say competitive, but they can't seem to fucking get it together in the moments where it
Aren't-
matters.
Aren't you glad you jumped ship?
Yeah. Well, like I told people at Cup, I found out last year that I was more of a Fedorov fan than a Heat fan, and when Fedorov left, I was like, meh, fuck Heat. Yeah. I mean, I'm still a fan. Like Ronnie Dizon, Ryan Moorhead, all them people. Love watching them play. Even the Blast Camp guys, I enjoyed watching them play at Cup this year. But yeah, I don't know. So Tom Four from NRG is getting into that program. Is that what I'm reading?
That's from my understanding.
Yeah. So what's this fucking NRG's third attempt at being a fucking NXL team?
I guess, man.
So,
I guess.
I wonder how that's gonna go. I don't have a whole lot of juice on that. So
I'm calling that their superstars are going to leave Heat. Probably fucking Mishka, probably to Russian Legion. Fucking Ronnie Dizon to Aftershock.
hasn't Mishka the Legion been announced, or am I missing that?
Oh, I haven't seen anything about it. I'm just guessing what the fuck's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Chad George and Ryan Moorhead fucking retire.
I would not be surprised if Ryan Moorhead retired just to focus more time at DLX and spend more time with this kid.
Yeah.
I would not. I mean, I'd love to see him continue playing, but it wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Those are all my notes, by the way.
Yeah. And then there's talks of the Tauntauns potentially leaving the American side of the league and possibly merging with another big name that I'm not going to call because I don't know that have been announced yet. But I've seen that. I've seen that through the grapevine. I'm not going to say it quite yet. We'll see how that goes. Just Tauntauns.
Message me.
Yeah, Tauntauns potentially getting picked up by a big name who is about to clear house of all of about 2 people that we talked about last weekend. Yeah,
Gotcha.
So I don't think that's been aired out yet. I saw that as a big rumor mill thing yesterday, day before. So I don't think I've seen nothing official. So I don't want to speak on shit too much. But allegedly, if fucking Will Ball for Soup can put shit out, we can too. Okay, why not? Yeah.
Fuck it.
Why the fuck not? So, but that's really all I have, man. We're not even 7 days. We're now 7 days since the World Cup finals, and we already got some big shit shaking up. So,
I think it's going to be a crazy offseason. I think it's going to top last season.
and last season was wild. Impact put together the super team, and then all of a sudden the super team disbanded. After like the first event. So. Interesting.
We shall see.
Interesting. So, TC,
PJ ate Korean barbecue for the first time.
I really enjoyed it. Me, Daniel, and Carson went to go eat Korean barbecue because the rest of the bitches that we were staying with, capital B bitches, wanted to get
It smelled like bitch up in
yeah,
here.
wanted to get a fucking pizza. Oh, we've been playing all day. I don't give a fuck. I can get pizza in Sumter, bitch.
We haven't played in 6 hours, but I'm pretty beat.
Yeah, we lost on Thursday and got put out of the entire event. But damn, it's Saturday and we're beat. Yeah, if I looked like Christian, I'd be fucking beat too. But anyways,
They couldn't see because of the shit.
yeah, no shit. Fucking retards. No, I really did. I love all those guys, and I was glad to see all them again. Sad that Chuck had to leave under such terrible circumstances, but
Yeah,
it was
prayers
good.
for Chuck.
Yeah, it was good to catch up with everybody. Truthfully, but yeah, that's really all I got. Korean barbecue was great. Houston Heat sucks, and we will see you at World Cup 2026. No, I'm just playing. But no, I am signing off here. I have got to get up super fucking early, and I got to go drag a rag on my ass. So, this will be out Monday afternoon late. I'm gonna throw together a thumbnail real fast and put it on socials. And when I get home for work tomorrow, I'll shoot this audio and shit together and put it out.
Nice. If you want any soft goods, or if you want a new tank, if you want just a new regulator, if you need it, Infamous Paintball's got it. You can use our code CENTER50 center 50 at checkout to save you 10% on everything except for a new marker purchase. Our code will not work. Our code will also work on foundation if you need some, some heated clothing for the winter coming, which I'm gonna do for fucking Red vs. Blue for sure. Because the first one that we went to was pretty fucking brutal, and I think this winter's going to be way worse than last year. So I'm getting me some of that shit.
That code is the_center_50 for that one. It's the same as our Instagram name. But TC, we appreciate you riding with us, even though you were kind of blind, no pun intended, with no camera here for the YouTube. But
Nobody wants to see my face.
Yeah.
I tried to follow online a little bit here and there when I could from last week. I saw Dynasty was out, and I would just poop your face the rest of the time.
Same.
Yeah, let's come up with a good topic and get some discussion for the three of us. Maybe bring somebody on and kick 105 off. Kick the off season off with a good episode, other than this one.
Let's do it. I'm down for it.
All right. Well, this has been episode 104. I will get it out whenever the fuck I get it out to you, and you will like it, and we will see you in 105, baby. Peace.
Later.
Peace.
Hey, Josh. Have you seen this thing?
Oh my god.